Everyone. Hey, I'm back again, and this time I am making some tofu in my air fryer, and I thought you might want to watch. My basic recipe for this, I make it a lot because it's one of my favorite things. You'll find it on page 147 of my book, A Plant-Based Journey. This is kind of the basic recipe. In here I did alter it just a little bit from what I'm going to make today, so I'll show you what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm starting off with some super firm tofu. This is something that I bought, actually I've been buying it a few times lately, but it's like the extra firm tofu, which is what I usually buy, but I found this just recently, and it's already been pressed, so you don't have to worry about pressing it. It's really just like the name says. It's super firm. So you can cut this up into whatever shapes or sizes that you like. I kind of like little squares like this. Oops. And if you guys don't have an air fryer, I highly recommend them. You can make this recipe in the oven, of course. It's not a problem to make it in a regular oven, but something about the air fryer just makes it a little bit crunchier and just a little bit better all the way around. Right here is my nutritional yeast, which is one of the main ingredients in my coating for it. I didn't use any cornstarch, or not cornstarch, what's it called? Cornmeal, like I usually do. I kind of stopped using that. Now I just use the nutritional yeast. And then this, let's see if I can zoom in on that, if you can see it, I hope so. The spices that I add to it are primarily poultry seasoning, a little salt and pepper, and some smoked paprika. And I'm just going to pour that in there. Mix it all together. And it kind of gives it that little bit of a, like a spiced chicken flavor. Now the air fryer that I have, this is the thing for it. This is what it looks like. It's just a real basic one. It's the Farberware air fryer. And when I first got the air fryer, I wasn't sure how much I'd use it, because I thought, gosh, it's just another kitchen gadget. How many of them do I need? But, so I got a cheap one. I thought, well, I'll see how much I'm going to use it first, and then if I don't use it, I just won't even bother. It's not a big loss. I use this thing all the time, and it was only like $79. It's a workhorse, but, when it dies eventually, I'll probably replace it with one that's, a little bit higher end, because I love it. This one just has like a non-stick surface inside it. I think they make them with ceramic, so you don't have to use any sort of Pam spray or anything like that. And so that's what I'm going to shoot for the next time. But for now, this thing works pretty darn good. Oops, sorry about that. Let me get this zoomed in properly again. And all you got to do after you get them all sliced up is you just kind of roll them in the coating. It's real simple. And then you're going to place them into the air fryer. You could even put these in a baggie or something and just shake them to coat them that way. Kind of like the old shake and bake things we had back when I was a kid. Telling my age a little bit here. Tofu is a good thing to eat. I know some people have a thing about soy. They don't like to eat a lot of soy. And, you know, if that's the case, by all means, you know, there's plenty of other stuff to eat on a plant-based diet. But I don't have any problem with soy. I don't eat it like every day. I probably eat it, I don't know, maybe 3 times a week, something like that, in different varieties. Either the tofu like this, and I also like the soy curls. Butler soy curls are a really good thing too. You can make a variety of dishes with those, and I have quite a few of those in my book as well. Different recipes you can use with that. Tofu, yeah, this is a real staple for me, and I like to keep it, you know, pretty much a single layer in my air fryer so that they don't stick together and that they get real good and brown, you know, all the way around. Hopefully you can see that. The lighting's probably not great here. Just wash my hands real quick. And I'll just make this in 2 batches so that, you know, so it doesn't stick together. And let me just turn it around this way. And I'm just going to put it in here. And pretty much like everything else, I'm going to cook this at, well, it would help if I plugged it in first. Set this for 20 minutes, and I kind of cook everything on high. Some people probably really use those temperature gauges, but it's just high for me. Just put it on high, cook it for 20 minutes, and I take it out halfway, about 10 minutes, and I shake it a little bit, pop it back in there. But 20 minutes seems to be that's kind of the magic number. So I'll be back to show you how it turns out. Bye. It's ready. Somebody's getting a little impatient. I'll show you who that is. There, can you see him? It's okay, baby. I just want to show you. He loves his tofu, especially when it's made in the air fryer. Whenever I make anything in the air fryer, he starts pacing the floor. He knows that means tofu, usually. If it's not tofu, it's probably going to be seitan being heated up. He loves seitan too. He's my vegan dog. Anyway, let's see how it looks. I think it's about ready. Ooh, it looks perfect. It is like fried to perfection with no oil added. It's good stuff. You're gonna have to wait a few minutes, buddy, because it's too hot. Not though. So good. And buying the super firm tofu, I think it might be slightly more money to buy the super firm, but it's worth it. Not to have to press it, and I don't think even if I press it, it comes out this firm. So I would definitely suggest if your store carries the super firm tofu, go for that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this show. Again, Plant-Based Mary. A lot of great recipes in here, so get out there and get one. Bye.